Buckwheat is a highly nutritious whole grain that many people consider to be a superfood. Among its health benefits, buckwheat may improve heart health, promote weight loss, and help manage diabetes. Buckwheat is a pseudo-grain. It's a seed that has similar properties to grains. As the keto diet is 100% grain-free, strictly speaking, buckwheat is not keto. There's more to it than that, though. Basically, buckwheat is an awesome multivitamin. You can really pack in tons of vitamins and minerals with a little buckwheat in your day or week. Before I move on in this video, would you like to know exactly what you need to lose fat and get healthy without giving up your favorite foods or starving yourself? If your answer is yes, I have developed a 60-day personal keto diet, which would be fully customized as per your gender, age, height, and weight. The customized keto diet is available absolutely free, but only for a limited time. I assure you that this customized diet will help you lose at least 20 pounds in the next 28 days. Click on the first link in the description to grab your customized keto diet now. Buckwheat isn't actually a grain, and it's especially not wheat. Buckwheat is a fibrous seed packed with glorious plant protein. Per cup, you also get 6 grams of protein and 5 grams of fiber, which create the perfect blend to help keep you satiated for longer. Buckwheat is definitely not a low-carb food with 33 grams of carbs per cup, so it's not going to fit into a keto diet, even the gray areas. Fortunately, it is a low-glycemic food. Some carbs are better than others, and that's why buckwheat has a good place. This slow carb is actually good for blood sugar regulation, coming in at 63 on the glycemic load scale. Buckwheat is generally non-allergenic. Because buckwheat is naturally gluten-free, it's unlikely to elicit a strong adverse reaction, even in sensitive eaters. This is mainly what makes buckwheat an especially safe reintroduction grain to experiment with. Buckwheat is a complex carbohydrate with a low glycemic load. Buckwheat is considered a healthy low-carb food. It is also rich in fiber, vitamins, minerals and phytonutrients, which are beneficial for health. It is not really keto-friendly, not at all. It's high fiber and will fill you up. It's healthy and tasty. But a cup of buckwheat has over 100 grams of net carbs, enough to knock you out of ketosis. If your goal is 20 net carbs or fewer to stay in ketosis, avoid buckwheat. After you've lost weight and your cravings are under control, you can add buckwheat once you target a daily net carb intake of 100 grams. When eating low carb, limiting or completely avoiding refined starch is key. Wheat and corn are the biggest sources of starch in our food supply, so keep your eye out for those two primary offenders. Some people may be able to do just fine with an occasional starchy vegetable or a small amount of starch in their recipes, i.e. as a stabilizer or thickening agent. Just keep an eye on the carb count and how it makes you feel, even better if you can check your blood glucose. But if your goal is to avoid starch completely, you need to stay away from all grains and almost all kinds of flour, with the exception of nut flours. And you need to avoid starchy vegetables like beans and tubers, too. According to this research, buckwheat and oat consumption can reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease by addressing high cholesterol and hypertension. Buckwheat is an amazing plant protein. The keto diet can feel a little meat-heavy to some. Buckwheat provides highly digestible protein in larger amounts than other gluten-free grains like rice and corn. Buckwheat is full of fiber. Fiber isn't only important for keeping you feeling fuller for longer. It's also a key component of healthy digestion, and it can really help get things moving along or keep you regular. Buckwheat's resistant fiber, in particular, is great for managing healthy blood sugar levels and reducing food cravings, which can aid in weight loss goals. In this channel, I always come up with different low-carb and keto diet recipes to help people find innovative and new ways to reduce weight. Definitely try it on your own and let me know your feedback in the comments section below. Also, don't forget to grab your free customized keto plan from the link in description. Subscribe to my channel, The Keto World, for daily low-carb recipes, which would definitely help you shed some of that belly fat. Like and share the recipe with your friends.